We are back. We're in sanctuary. And while I'm on vacation and probably not streaming, I'm going to spend a lot of time upgrading the settlements. Like, some settlements are just going to constantly get attacked. Doesn't matter how much the fats with having max um, either food or water, mainly water.
How did you know I was here? When I can't find you, I look here. The danger tree's so beautiful. But Asha, it's dangerous. Only if we eat it. Let it go, May. Stop! Why do you always have to do things like that? Why do you always run off alone? I don't want to do the ascension. It's just a ceremony. Besides, we'll do it together. Come on. Can we stay here a little longer? Let's go home. You're with me? I am with you. Oshi. I am with you. Always one and born as two. As above sits the stars, and below lies the sea. I give you you, and you give me me.
What are you doing here? How many times have I told you? It is not safe out here.
Sorry, Mother Coral.
There will be consequences for breaking the rules.
It isn't fair. I'm old enough to go outside the fortress walls.
The rules are for your safety. Now, come with me. Quickly.
Watch my acolyte.
When money goes into your account directly, you can live delightfully. So, look for it in your banking app.
What? You're joking. This is a joke.
You want jokes? Wait, new car? You need like a good neighbor. State Farm is there.
Your State Farm agent can help you choose the coverage you need.
Glad I can help.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Every last piece of evidence you made the phone a possible connection. And all the while, you were soaking nearby. Oh, there's more to imagine when you listen.
What in the world?
Wait, that's not a college.
Is that? Yeah, we're you.
That's Rico?
All it took was opening an account with Funtime Bank with a great rate and no fees. We can officially do empty nesters is dying.
We save for college, retirement, and even this vacation. Olay.
ask him for ice cream?
Those are not little girls to run away from home.
I'm not little anymore. Please, Mother Coral.
After the Ascension ceremony. Let them have some ice cream.
Mama!
My sweet girls must have sweet treats. Don't you think so, Coral?
No.
Go. Meet me in the common room for your training session. You left the fortress again. Did anyone see them? And another. Any sign of the visiting Jedi? None. Our scouts think they've moved their ship inland. I told you this planet will be safe haven for the Coven. It's not going to stay safe if Osha keeps running away. You want to say something? Speak your mind, Cora. As our leader, I've always deferred to you when raising the twins. If you're too lenient,
The place is really coming together,
firm
huh?
hand is required.
Can't take all the credit.
It's not a behavior charge. And everyone with children. All living things are connected by the same thread. Thread woven through all of existence. Some call it a force. Seem to use it. But we know thread is not a power. You wield.
Hey.
Pull the thread. Change everything.
Peace on Earth.
Consider themselves a success until someone threatens their life. My sisters are eager to absorb.
The power of one. Power of two. Tonight, at the ceremony, you will experience the power of many.
Pay attention.
Go.
Let go of me! You work with me!
Your enemies will not warn you before they attack. Get up.
New data. I
Drop me. Osha, I expect more from you.
Hey.
Girls, to your room.
Be of assistance.
Heads up.
What is troubling you, Osha?
She's nervous about tonight. May I be of assistance?
This is true?
She's scared.
Let your sister answer.
I don't want to do the Ascension. But that's how we become witches. I don't know if I want to be a witch. Of course you want that. No, you want that.
Well, come. thread ties together before you were born. Tell her you love her.
I love you. I love you. Don't be afraid.
Ascension is about walking through fear. It is about sacrificing a part of yourself. The power of many instead of the power of one. You think you want something different than life in this coven. That is because you are young. The galaxy is not a place that welcomes women like us. Witches who have the abilities we do. You and your sister are special, Osha. I want you to stay special.
Applebee's late night, because half off is just more fun. Now that's eating good in the neighborhood.
Maybe constantly trying to kill us, but
Once the new
They changed.
in the beginning, I got gifts, like a phone,
And then next thing you know, it's like I'm invisible. So I pushed up and got me a phone carrier.
don't put up with wireless yada yada.
Yada yada.
Metro, get that new customer feeling again and again. Introducing Metro Flex. Free 5G phones when you join, same deals as new customers when you stay. Only at Metro.
Geico can help when you're locked out with their easy app and 24/7 help.
Dad, you don't have to make this so tough on yourself. Geico is sending someone to unlock our car right now.
Yeah, but where's the fun of that?
Whatever you need, get more with Geico.
Here are your keys.
move faster if you kept your eyes on the road and off the odds. We don't actually.
I can.
Anything for dental care from Care Credit? There's the smart smile about it. How many ice creams are you gonna eat tonight? I think I'll eat at least 4. What are you drawing? Stop! Don't look. It isn't fair. I share everything with you, and you hide things from me or run off alone. I want to have my own things. Why? Because I don't want to do everything together all the time? But why? Because we're not the same. Of course we are. No, it feels that way because we're the only children here.
Down, crazies come out.
Don't you wonder what could be out there besides Brendok? No. Why not? Everything I need is here.
Tonight we enact a ceremony we have not performed since our exile. We were hunted, persecuted, forced into hiding, all because some would consider our power dark, unnatural. We were on the brink of extinction. And then we were blessed with a miracle. The gift of life.
Where's this?
Come, claim your destiny.
Seems to be growing well.
For the world has tied together. No one can separate.
Is this unit to be placed under your command?
Pretty much gonna make a line. What I'm thinking about. Kind of like walls, but not walls.
Know if there's anything I can do to lighten the load? Don't much care for the idea. That place is nothing but trouble. Sun goes down, crazies come out. Sure, let me just stop what I'm doing to talk to you.
Vow upon my death. Protect the secrets of our cult.
I do.
Rosha Anasea, vow upon my death to protect the secrets of our coven and continue our legacy.
Thank you. It's like I can finally think straight.
What's good today?
Mama! The Juggernaut!
They've sliced the platform. They will be here any moment.
Hyping. Do not move. Do not make a sound.
I gave up alcohol after settling down here. The doctor said I shot him.
Doctor said I shot my liver.
No violence.
Liver.
Good evening. I am Master Indara, and these are my colleagues, Sol, Kelnaka, and my Padawan Torvin. I am Anasea, mother of this coven. These women are under my protection.
You are trespassing.
Forgive our intrusion. We thought this planet was uninhabited.
The all-knowing Jedi were ignorant of this realm.
I find that hard to believe.
You mean you and your coven no harm?
And yet here you are, unannounced, armed.
Look at their robes. Now they wear their saber. Get back here. You are another core.
What do you want?
We are concerned that you are training children. The Republic lost.
Randolph is not a part of the Republic.
There are no children here. Come out. We won't hurt you.
What is your name?
Yes.
Osha. My name is Sir.
Osha. Will you meet your sister?
We can keep traveling as much as you want. I don't require sleep or food in order to survive.
This unit is ready to serve.
Where's their father? They have no father.
My databanks are continuing to accumulate vast amounts of data regarding the Commonwealth.
I'm mocking them. It was a very small.
You're spying on us? You want to take our children!
The Jedi do not take children.
Hold your tongue, Mark. I just asked for you.
No.
Seems to be growing well.
Identity confirmed.
I need to assign someone to this.
You would make a very good Jedi, Osha. Would you like to test me there and see if you could become one?
Yes. Father?
If you want part of him returned to his life, there's two ways. Now.
Mama, I want to show them the two copies. Please let me take the guy.
Trying to say it. You cannot deny the Jedi have the right to test potential weapons. With your permission.
The scouts will bring Osha to your camp at midday.
Both girls. A sister to me.
I wonder how long my systems will endure
We
these
appreciate your cooperation.
The best find the men of science and institutes of learning. Surely they are out there still.
Gather my advisors. Bed, now. We make our move tonight, while the moons are high.
Mother Coral, I urge you to remain calm. One drop of Jedi blood,
Heads up.
and the Republic would
Something
destroy
from
us.
me?
They're only poor Jedi. Who would met them?
Identity confirmed. This unit is ready to serve.
We must let them test it out.
What?
Osha wants to do it.
But you already had Hulu on it.
She is old enough to know what she
What are
wants.
you trying to watch that's not on Disney?
It is not your decision. It is.
sure you're grounded. You're in big trouble. Yep, tell mommy. You're tired? Why aren't you sleeping? I guess you want to pop out. Pop out for you. You want a bite? Oh shit.
His mom. I agreed. So I carried them. I couldn't. See what happens if the gender discover how they agreed.
We had the best vacation.
Yeah. And it was easy with the points we earned with the flagship card from Navy Federal Credit Union. I can't imagine where we'd be without it.
They had the best vacation. Look at all those fish. I love airplanes.
Yeah, me too.
Navy Federal Credit Union. Our members are the mission. Welcome back to Top Golf.
I'm Birdie Baker.
And I'm Chaz Mulligan.
I'm fired up, Chaz.
You sure are. We're at Bay 208 where the Ruiz family is enjoying free 30. A free 30 minutes of golf. Weekdays until 5
I
p.m.
wonder if the daytime collecting will serve any purpose.
Oh, I said 3:30. 30 minutes of golf every weekday until 5 p.m. No. I said.
Not flossing well? Then add the Listerine to your routine. New science shows Listerine is 5 times more effective than floss at reducing the gum line for a cleaner, healthier mouth. Listerine, feel the whoa.
Zyrtec allergy relief works fast and lasts a full 24 hours, so Dave can be the
deliverer? Oh, damn.
Okay, Dave. Let's be more than our allergies. Seize the day with Zyrtec.
Okay.
How will we know how to feel?
I don't know what you will ask me.
Seems to be growing well.
away. I'll never see Mama again. They'll take you.
Identity confirmed.
No one's taking me. The Jedi are bad. The Jedi are good.
It's about good or bad. This is about power. And who is allowed to use it. You're a very powerful girl. Right now you want to be a Jedi. But as you grow, what you want changes. Like this is. You live to be 100 water in some of the boys and
Factory default.
We still hunt. That doesn't change.
It's time. Come with us.
Never fear, sir. I will ensure your safety to the best of my ability.
Wait, I don't know. I want to see what's in your heart. You have to love.
It's a pleasure to serve with you, sir.
Fine. I promise.
Factory default mode recognized. Is this unit to be placed under your command? Factory default mode recognized. Is this unit to be placed under your command?
Everything seems to be proceeding according to plan, sir.
Factory default mode recognized. Is this unit to be placed under your command? Mode recognized. Is this unit to be placed under your command?
A pleasure to see you again, sir. Are you ready to depart?
Factory default mode recognized. Is
Hey,
this
Ada.
Would you like me to go with you?
Actually, I'll be back later.
Do I really get one of those?
Factory default mode recognized. Is this unit to be placed under your command?
Let's look around for robot components. I wouldn't mind an upgrade.
Perhaps if more robots
Any fast to find the
identity confirmed.
I will still keep it.
A spaceship.
Correct. How about this next one?
A mountain.
Correct.
That wasn't a mess.
Did someone tell you to fail this test?
Your family doesn't want to be separated from you.
What do you want, Osha? I was younger than you are. When the Jedi tested me, I was only 4.
Really?
Yes. But I knew I was different from my family.
Okay. Let's go to the boathouse.
I promise. I told the truth. It was the right thing to do.
If only things were so simple, Osha.
I didn't want to lie. You lied to me.
That man used his Jedi mind tricks on her.
Who did? I told him I wanted to be a Jedi because I do.
Look alive.
Don't mean that.
I do.
Need
I want
something,
my own
yes?
life. I don't want to shout at May. I want to see the galaxy. I don't want to be a witch. What's wrong with you?
Go and take a walk, May. Take a walk with Motherfucker. Now!
What's wrong with you? Mama! I'm sorry.
Destiny is not decided for you by an anonymous force.
Mining accidents, so rare, can be quite devastating for those involved. Take care of the mining
I'll never see you again.
You will.
Mm-hmm.
You should not make this decision. You should.
We won't see each other now. I do.
Unacceptable. Overkill protocols authorized.
Let me out. Don't let it happen. Please!
Yes, we can go far now. It's truth. We have to go back. We have to go back. There's nothing but fire. We will still help us.
Here's to love and togetherness. Sweet memories that are the best. Here's to days you wish you could never feel like a kid again. From classic comfort to caramel popcorn perfection. Wonders Original makes music.
Yeah, disorganized.
Wonders Original, a little piece of bliss.
Drilling is an art.
Seems to be growing well.
Pain hits fast, so get relief fast. Only Tylenol Rapid Release Gel for relief of your pain. And now get maximum topical pain relief precisely where you need it with new Tylenol prescription.
Says hi too. I love you so much. Please, come home.
This has been a pre-recorded message. Message repeats in 3 seconds.
Bonnie, honey, if you're able to hear this message, boys and I are safe at home in the bunker. I pray you're still okay. I want to be out there for you more than anything. Get on the line. Honey, if you're able to hear this message, boys and I are safe at home in the bunker. I pray you're still okay. I want to be out there for you more than anything, but you're here on the line. I can't let you go. Boys say hi. They love you. This Travis says hi too. I love you so much.
5 reasons men love true classics. 1. They're designed to be tighter around chest and shoulders. 2.
So in this video, we're going to be taking a look at some beginner and advanced ways to power your settlement here on Fallout 4. Now the beginner stuff you probably know already, but I recommend staying tuned to the end and maybe you'll learn something new today. So I'm going to start with the basics of power in Fallout 4. What we're going to do is go into build mode. We're going to go over till we see a light bulb. It's going to say power. And we're going to have generators, connectors, and switches, conduits, lights, miscellaneous, neon signs, logic gates, manufacturing, and some DLC stuff here. So we won't worry about those last two. We're going to start with generator, right? I'm going to place this down.
Seems to be growing well.
You see a couple of different generators that start with the base game, which are these four here. Now we're going to build a generator. You're going to make sure you have the materials you need. If you want, on the right here, you're going to see a menu of materials that you're going to need. You can press right bumper. For me, it's right bumper for tag for search. And you're going to be able to tag materials that you need to look for to build these. Alright, now that our generator's down, we have two different ways to power lights. You can power with wires, like this. So for me, it's Y to attach wire. When you're going to see the object is highlighted, then you're going to press attach wire again. So there you go. Now if you want to delete the wire, you can just highlight the wire and press store. You can also use connectors. So say it's farther away from the generator, because let's say we want to do this and this. You're only able to go so far before it's not able to place, see? So say I do want it here, but I want it a little further actually. I'm going to delete this wire, and I'm going to bring this over here, this pylon here, like that. I'm going to attach a wire to here, and attach a wire to here. So now, we're able to bring it slightly further. So say we don't want that light on all the time, we can replace this with a switch. So we're going to go back to power, find switches. We're going to go over, find the switch, place it down. Once again, look at it, make sure it's highlighted, attach wire.
I was glad to help out.
I can't argue with your timing. Anyway.
Now, we're able to hit the switch and turn on and off our light.
Let's see what you got.
Great.
Now, the next thing I want to take a look at, the game never really quite states how to do this. I'm not sure if it does or not. Let me know down in the comments, but I don't believe they ever told about this in the game itself, but I'll show this real quick. What we're going to do is start with a simple wall, right? Blam. Okay? So, now we're going to go back to our power. And we're going to place a light on the wall, right? And we want to move it to where it's not powered, so I'll go over here. Let's wait a second. Alright, see, it lost power. So, now, I want to place a generator, right? Right here. But there's no way to run a wire to this light. So what you want to do is you want to go to connectors and switches, and you want to find this connector here. And you want to put this conduit down, and go boom, and run power to it. So as long as this conduit is near the light or the power, once that conduit's deleted or is too far away, the light won't light up anymore. See, so I'm able to put it over here. As long as this is close enough to say, start moving that too far, that light will go off. See that? Boom, there's our light. And if we move this back a little closer, you'll have light. Some doors you build need power to be open. So we're going to run this to here, and we're going to see that that opens. And we're going to remove that wire, because we want to have a switch so we can be able to open and shut our door, or keep our generator on in case we got some lights around. Boom. Now run this to here, run this to up here. And you're going to be able to open the door and go through. Another thing I want to mention, if you're trying to power a whole building like this, you want to take conduits and put them around the whole building and run wires to them, like this. See that? And you're going to see up there I did the same thing. There's about every 2 walls, I say place another one at least minimum. You can also do every wall space, but I think I noticed every 2 walls is pretty good, and every floor seems to be covered. So like this will cover these 2 floors, and that one will cover the top floor and roof. So I just run power all the way around. So I'm able to power the whole building that way. But I do have a tutorial video on how I built this building here, and that'll be linked down in the description below. Now a very useful trick is to run wires through walls. And to do so, we're going to attach a wire from the generator to our connector, right? So now we're going to look at our connector, but we want the wire to be highlighted. But see how we're looking at the connector with that little dot? We want to look at the connector but have the wire highlighted and press connect wire. For me, it's Y. Once I do this, I'm going to have this invisible wire you can see, and boom, I can run through the wall. And then press B to get rid of that little glitch menu. And now we're back to normal. And I'm going to press B on this and hit store. I just want to show you that you're not able to do this typically. You probably know that, but just wanted to show that there. Another way you can do this is using the rug glitch. What we can do is go into decorations and find floor coverings we're going to go over to see the small rug, which is here. I'm going to place it this way. I'll take the generator and put it about halfway on like this. And you're going to see you're going to be able to pick this up and move it with the generator, right? So I'm going to place that down and connect wire from here to here. You're going to see when we pick this up, the wire will go invisible, but we'll still have it.
Let's get a
We're
look
going to place it here.
Could use some supplies,
ran it through
actually.
the
I
wall.
suppose I...
Not too bad, huh? Now let's talk about a fan favorite and one of my favorites here. What we're going to do is make wires invisible. I'm going to place a generator. I'm going to find a connector. I'm going to use this color one. Then, let's see, you want to use one that's on the ground like this. Okay. Now that we've done that, we want to find something to power. We'll go with, where's the turret? Here we go. We'll go here. And we'll turn this sucker to the side so we can see it. Just like that. So now that we've got our generator, two connectors, and object we want to power, I'm going to go into build mode. I'm going to connect a wire from the generator to the tall one, and from the tall one to the short one. Okay? What we want to do here is we want to look at the wire highlighted. Look at the connector. So I have this wire highlighted. You can see that little white dot is on the connector. I'm going to press attach wire, which is Y. Right? Now, I'm going to walk over here.
Hey.
And I want to have this wire highlighted. But look at the turret that I want to power and press attach wire again. And boom, you're going to see that goes there like that. We can pick this up and move it and remove it. And now you'll see our power is wireless. And we're able to run it as far as we'd like. So you can power this infinitely and run it infinitely, which is fantastic. And one thing I'll mention here real fast is the power that you're using for the turret is actually coming from the generator still. So say I build a second turret, right? Let's say one that uses power, and I try to connect that to here. It won't work because say your generator that you're using has 3 power, and that takes 2, so we're not able to power another one. Now with generators, each one of them have a set amount of power, like 3, 5, 10. This one has 100, 150, 500. So what we do with that is say this one takes 3, and this says it takes 2 power. So we're not able to power this turret because this only gets out.
Excuse me.
You here to shop? If not, I'm sure you can.
So if you want to be able to power that second
Do you have
turret,
time for a few questions?
Well,
another one of these or an improved
Could you tell me
generator,
anything about the
compound.
Let's say I want to like screw having 2 of those.
You here to shop? If not, I'm sure you've got places.
Now I'll be able to power both
take a look.
You won't find better quality.
Also, if you guys want to see more advanced ways of using power, let me know down in the comments. You can always throw together another video. Well, I have hoped I've helped you out with this video a little bit. Maybe you've learned something new. And maybe you just like Fallout content, which is fantastic because I don't think I'd even be relevant without Fallout on this channel and even on YouTube. So just know if you made it this far in the video, I really appreciate you. And I want to say thanks a lot for watching. And tune in next time.
need something,
Connie
yes?
Allen there with Rocket 69. So, there are some rumors out there in the Commonwealth that I have heard. You know the one about the railroad? A group that actually helps? They help synths who want to escape the Institute? Yeah? Well, maybe it's not just a rumor. I mean, it is as far as I know, of course, but, I mean, they may actually be out there. It sounds kind of crazy, if you ask me. And if it were real, it'd be super dangerous, I bet. I think it's way safer to just sit here and play things. Why do these objects keep moving?
Got work to do. Can't talk.
Seems to be growing well.
You hear about that farm run by ghouls? Isn't that something?
Easy living, this ain't.
Yes?
Hey.
Do you need something from me?
Lost track of how
Out
many
here,
blisters
you
I
gotta
got.
take things one day at a time.
Cummings is honest. Honest work gets.
Heads up.
May I be of assistance?
Heads up.
Are you giving me a present?
Look alive.
What do you want? Please, let me see and scan at... Many indigenous life forms as possible. It is, of course, for science.
If you ain't been up to see Grey Garden, you should go. The whole place is run by robots.
My back hurts, my feet hurt, everything hurts.
Yes? Huh? Seems to be growing well.
How are you? Can't remember the last time I had clean fingernails. Yeah?
Crop's coming in pretty good.
You know what I call a good day? One that ends without an empty stomach.
Careful. It is so that we have to
Knock it off. What? You're hungry? Go find something to eat.
Look alive.
Do you need some? Something from me?
Yes? Yeah?
It's astounding how much we still have to discover out here.
Raiders thought we were... Easy pick. We showed them different.
Whatever it is should we go next?
Yeah?
Whatever it is we're after, looking.
Need something,
I'm certain
yes?
we'll find it soon. It's astounding how much we still have to discover.
Yeah? want to be careful. I can fix most things. But people don't fix so easily.
Welcome to Sparkling Ice, where we ask the juicy questions. We want some orange and mango.
Have you ever wondered what it would be like to throw the old pigskin around and knock someone's head clean off their shoulders, or hit them so hard that they take a nap that lasts forever? I'm here to answer your burning question. Can you beat Fallout 4 as an NFL superstar? To start this off, I'll set some boundaries. I cannot use any weapon other than my fist or a football. That's it. No guns or melee items. You tell me the last time you saw someone get beat to death with a baseball bat in football. That's the wrong sport. You're thinking of golf. I named myself Pavement because this is what I imagine what happens after playing football on the pavement and getting tackled into it. My special points are kind of scattered. Players in the NFL normally have a variety of everything, mainly being strong, so I went with primarily strength, and everything else was just extra. I addressed my biggest mistake. The bombs fell. I abandoned my wife and child. Got this game pretty finally. It throws me, the world was not yet ready for pavement, and my wife died. After 200 years, the NFL draft finally called my name. I played with some roaches, grabbed a playbook, and then left the ball. Before heading off to achieve my dreams, I headed home. Codsworth is there. He expects me to befriend him. I didn't. Fuck the shiny metal bastard. Instead, I grabbed the special book, added a new point to one of my specials, and kicked rocks in the other direction. I then came across a gas station and a presumably friendly dog. But remembering what Michael Vick had done, I steered clear of that dog. I got sucked good by some bugs, killed every raider I saw, and then chose to skip helping Preston for now. Without my primary weapon, I would surely die against the Deathclaw. I headed in the direction of Drumlin Diner, where I tried to confront Wolfgang. I got my body riddled with holes and settled on ending it peacefully. I then realized I couldn't afford the football. Why in God's name is it so expensive? Inflation is a bitch. Realizing I had no money, I headed back to Preston. I tackled and beat the crap out of every raider before Preston showered me in his golden praise. I hacked the computer because I am a lot smarter than the dumb fuck Sturgis. I grabbed the armor, and this part became a bitch. Raiders aren't the issue here. The Deathclaw is a different story. Remembering how to run away, I hid in a building, swinging every so often at the Deathclaw while Preston tried to pop shots off. After 30 minutes of hide and don't die, the Deathclaw took a long nap. With Preston no longer bitching at me, I headed to Sanctuary. I scrapped everything in my vicinity, and in the honor of Mitten Squad, I began building fence posts. I leveled up twice, and went back to the diner. I bought 2 explosive footballs and 7 normal. I then tested them on Wolfgang, and let me tell you, Wolfgang has never looked more handsome. I then continued to Diamond City, my resolve renewed, and multiple footballs banging around in my back pockets. I I chose to discover both the police station and green tech genetics for later, and kept going. I got beat up by a crab, and then crushed its tiny skull, and finally made it to Diamond City. Then sold every item off my back for a few shekels and 2 fault footballs. After that, I did Eye Candy's interview, and brought her with me. She could take the bullets while I throw the footballs. Now, to see off about a robot who had lost its connection to the Wi-Fi in the underground subway. But before we could do that, there was a commotion in the town square. 2 brothers fighting over who was the robot and who was the real man. I stepped in and put the madness to arrest and quickly realized that I am not that accurate. Then, my game crashed. I then realized my mistake. I killed the wrong brother. I will not make that same mistake again. I was then praised by the guards for my swift thinking, and removed the clothing of Riley's brother, while he watched, unmoving. What a creepy bastard. Ellie then tells us where to find Nick, and off we go. On our way, I killed some puppies, raided some idiot's home, blew up a raider, and stuffed his corpse in a trash can. I died, and had to do it all over, and over, and over again. And finally, everyone died, and it was time to save Nick Valentine. This was going to prove no easy task. Every Triggerman had one thing I didn't, and that was a brain. Even with footballs, it would take more than I had to kill just one. And unfortunately, not being Inspector Gadget, I couldn't fire my fist out and hit them from that far away. By the time I was ready to reach Dino, I was let down to a few footballs and healing items, so I did what any smart man would do. I fucking left. I bought more healing items. I discovered you don't have to buy helmets. There's one in East Boston High School, sitting, waiting for someone to don it once more. I dropped everything. I ran as fast as my little legs could carry me, and began beating every raider mercilessly with my bare hands. I got killed a few times. The raiders' bullets tickled my bones good, and I got mine. When I killed Roscoe, I decided that this was a perfect time to go and rescue Nick. I acquired 8 Voltec footballs from Arturo, and it was time to get home. The few Triggermen who were left behind proved to be no match for a quality leather football. Dino was lecturing Nick about something, but Coach called a play. I wanted to kill Dino with one shot, but God had other plans for him, and those plans were him getting ruthlessly beaten by me. I rescued Nick, and then brought the wrath of Peyton Manning on the small group of Triggermen. I then failed killing Skinner alone with a single shot. That name really meant that he was fat, and could take a lot more damage than I thought, and I ended up leading the little fish to death. I proceeded to do his interview. I then decided, fuck that. We're not doing that right now. We can search Kellogg's house in a minute. Let's go and help Dan's. Since, on metal, leather footballs do almost nothing to them. It took about 4 to 5 footballs to do any kind of damage. I could shoot Dan with a ground football. That's the shot when I tried to kill the football. I don't know why it's been doing this. It's my attribute, but it doesn't work. Then I killed the next distance with my rifle. And off I went to Omega. For reasons I don't remember. I guess I thought with the raiders there, and I'd earned some easy experience. I proceeded to throw these dead raiders from the top floor, and I decided to change the rules. Brass knuckles go on your fist. They become an extension of them and add a bit more damage to your fist. So like a good focus, and no, I'm really not joking, that's his actual name. He was a player for the Chicago Bears. I wore brass knuckles. They allowed me to pop body parts as if they were balloons, and made using my fist a better alternative when low on football. Jared died how he lived. It hurt. And then I looted everything and everyone there. Their belongings, fueling my addiction to leather footballs. I then proceeded to Tempine's Buck, and who didn't care? They wanted me to clear another place. The Bureau of Alcohol, Drugs, Tobacco, Firearms, and Lasers. I knew there was a mini-nuke here, and I had to have it. It was around this time that I discovered a game changer. I figured out that you can craft footballs. They're under the grenades tab on the chemistry stations. After realizing that, I took a shot of whiskey, and a roast that Klondike bar, and I went to work. I strapped the little leather armor I had. I then bought Arturo's entire stock of leather armor and destroyed it to make 3 footballs. On my way to the BAD TFL, I used a nuclear football to end an argument. I then began my attack on the raiders of the BAD TFL. My goal was to not help the settlers. My goal was to kill every raider and steal as much leather as possible. Sparkle was a few levels above me. But it was nothing but a good place to go from. She must have been allergic to leather, so she died like a bitch. I killed the rest of the raiders and looted their corpses, grabbed my mini-nuke, and made their leather armor into footballs. And then leveled up. I also went to the combat zone. I wanted to originally get killed by I killed everyone there, grabbed the mini-nuke, and decided that having 2 followers was cheating. I I then discovered Fort Hagen for later. By this point, I had about 23 normal footballs and 6 vault-type footballs. It was time to go back to Nick in Kellogg's house. Dog's meat sniffed a stick, and I left him behind as I fast-traveled across the Commonwealth. I got killed here more than once, then ran past the 6. I threw one of my explosive footballs, and I killed about 6 of them. After walking through Fort Hagen, I finally found the boss, and I had a present for him. I was able to try to shoot footballs and eradicate him. The bad fuck never knew it was coming. I fished in his brain and saw the big balloon of the I was then told to go to the memory den and give me it. When I arrived there, I was shaken down. In return, I blew up his brain with my fist, much to Hancock's amusement. We plugged Nick into a toaster, and I played around in Kellogg's memories. There were a lot of bad things in here. And then I threatened to hit Nick with a nuclear football when he decided to f*** with me. I decided now was the best time to beat the Brotherhood of Steel and get some brute power armor. The main reason for this being 4 possible mini-nukes that I could acquire. You see, after the completion of Shadow of Steel, 1 spawns on top of the police station. After Show No Mercy, 3 spawn in the underbelly of the Prydwen. After a quick ride, I listened to the sad, sad man, speedran, meeting everyone, and got my orders to kill mutants at 4 strong. Everyone knew I was the best choice. I could throw footballs good. Before going, I searched the airport for a single mini-nuke. It was lonely and needed someone to caress it. My game crashed, and I found the mini-nuke. I got in the vertibird and quickly realized my mistake. I cannot fire the minigun. I'm only allowed to use footballs and my fist. So after some time and thinking, I made an executive decision. Since this part of the quest, and I'm forced to fire the minigun, I will fire the minigun. I killed the behemoth and used my footballs and hands to kill the rest. Power armor has no animation for footballs, so they fire like a normal single-shot gun. I grabbed the pistol and used Tom Brady to rescue the supermutants, grabbed the 2 mini-nukes and left. Before anything else, I went and grabbed 3 more mini-nukes from the main deck. Our next step was the glowing sea, and finding Virgil without the in half, long ways, by a death rail. On my way to the glowing sea, I accidentally pissed off a sentry bot, but managed to outsmart it. I then sent Bambi to Jesus. This is not a Disney movie. I then reached the edge of the glowing sea. The glowing sea is the most dangerous area in the entire Commonwealth. While making footballs harder to throw, the power armor I wore would give me all the protection I'd need against it. I didn't plan on fighting here. It turns out that sneaking in power armor is a lot more effective than I thought it'd be, as the Death Claw never saw me looking him dead in the face. Piper was not as lucky, and in turn it led me to use a nuclear football to end it quickly. I spoke with the crazy woman and found out where Virgil's human group was. We then needed to kill Horser. I was off to retype genetics. But before that, I needed to restock on weapons. I bought what I could and now have 10 normal and 6 bad footballs. Retech genetics is filled with gunners, who are very profound with using guns. Bullets hurt a lot, but it's nothing that some drugs can't solve. I also acquired a new helmet. I then decided to fuck this interaction and switch guys. It was time to follow the rails, the railroad, and then open this ship. It's easy when you've played this game as much as I had to get in this place. Tinker Tom did his magic, and I left this place. The next time I come here, I'd kill every last one of them. It was back to Virgil, and he gifted me the teleporter schematics. I chose the Brotherhood for this playthrough. I wanted to kill the railroad and the institute. I got help with the schematics and built the teleporter. It's been a long time since I've actually played this game, and it felt rigid. I stepped into the teleporter and found myself inside the institute. I found my biggest mistake. Have your eyes open! He reacted as I expected it to, but I knew this was him. The old man was also turning to the baby as well. Nathan Jr., they're just as beautiful as his daddy. I was all for the little shit until he called my wife collateral damage. I knew then and there could only be one David. But I would play the long game and catch him off guard. One thing everyone shared in common in the Institute was that they were an absolute to all the simplicity, kinda like the old people on Capitol Hill. I found Madison Lee and convinced her that the Brotherhood would rather lie to her and that she could free the Commonwealth with us. I reported to Maxton and Ingram, and Phase 2 was now in effect. It was time to fix Tom Brady. After many seasons, arthritis had rendered him useless, but that's where I came in. Prosthetics and new parts would make him whole again. I went to the hospital, for an injury, to get a magnet and kill everything there. Also, I stopped saying when I was buying footballs a long time ago. There was no reason to keep talking about it over and over again. I watched a war between mutants and synths. I don't think the synths won. The hospital was full of mutants. Most I didn't directly pass, but I didn't need to waste any more time. I ran in, drugged myself, and killed a few mutants, and made out like a horrible with my magnet. I built the actuators and spoke the studs. She was me to the ball and sea, as if one trip wasn't enough already. I made my way towards the farm facility from the crater of Adam. After a lot of walking and dodging death claws, I found Sentinel 7. The place was riddled with fools, and Brother Henry took 3 times to get the building, and I did not quietly away. I found the mini-nuke, and let Adam's rat take care of his own. Prime was back online. However, there was a new problem that needed solving. Dance is a sin, and in the Brotherhood, synths are not allowed. So like the Cowboys should have done to Tony Romo a long time ago, I had to put him down. Dance had run off to listing Point Bravo, and off I went. However, much like I imagined Tony Romo did, Dance appealed to my heart. I can't bring him to die. I couldn't bring myself to kill him. Maxim was not happy, and it's how I imagined the owner of the Cowboys was when the general manager re-signed Tony Romo for another shit season. However, I had a silver tongue, and I was able to get the win one more season. Piper then needed to speak to me. I had managed to romance her despite looking like this, despite losing my wife. I fucked Piper, and with some post-up clarity, it was time to talk to Captain Tess. The railroad needed to die. They were a threat to us, like Eli Manning was to Tom Brady in the Super Bowl. I traveled to Old North Church and dismantled the railroad, much like when the Washington Commanders did when they hired George Schneider. No one will ever forget. The railroad are what I imagined it would be like if the military had the crazy and had nothing. The only real challenge here was Glory, the only present killing machine in the entire railroad. Not even she is immune to manipulating football. Desdemona was a complete f***ing joke. After completion, it was finally time to head to Mass Fusion. Complete star, Liberty Prime, needed a Brazilian agitator. The synths proved useless as always and strong to my footballs, so I beat them to death. The hazmat suit made getting this 10 times easier. Now the enemies here were going to be tricky. There's a sentry bot and 2 assaultrons. I ended up using 1 nuclear football and my vault tech defense to put them all down. Yes. I returned to Ingram and it was time. I plugged in the big cheese. Things looks like football, and after not trying to beat this game in a long time, I wanted to see it again. Liberty Prime is a goddamn mess. When nothing was moving anymore, Liberty Prime tore the earth open and we filed into the Institute. I decided to leave my armor outside. This was the final time I was going into the Institute. I wanted to do it with my own eyes. Maxim gave me our final play. Blow up the Institute. An easy formation, scorched earth. Everything down here, despite the synths, were squishy and blew up relatively easy with footballs. I even faced fought a gorilla, but it was time to confront him. I knew from our first meeting, he was my biggest mistake. I decided that 1 game of catch was the best way to go. Alright, last game of catch, son. Catch the ball. And he died. I planted the reactor bomb and it was time to kick rocks. But before we could leave, there was one more issue. There was a child claiming to be my son. I didn't believe the child. He didn't look like how I did. And I left the little bastard. Without any other weight, I pressed the big red button and sort of beat Fallout 4 as an NFL superstar. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like. If this is your first time here, it would mean a lot to me if you subscribed. If you didn't enjoy this video, leave me some tips in the comments. I really enjoyed working on videos structured like this, and I cannot wait to do it again. As always, have a great day.
Hey.
May I be of assistance? Have you found someone?
Hmm.